Hello and welcome back to Mega React. So today we're going to be watching Babylon 5 Season 1 Episode 9. Last episode, Sinclair, through some torture and drugs and mental manipulation, has remembered some of what happened to him in the 24 hours he was missing. He was kidnapped and tortured by the Membari. He met with the Grey Council, and he remembers the one Grey Council member who is also a ambassador now. Can't remember her name. I'll call her Satai for right now. So he remembers Satai from that meeting and knows she is now there as the ambassador, who is his close friend. But he did not tell her. And if it is found out he remembers, he must be killed, per the orders of the Grey Council. Shit's getting heavy. I have no doubt this episode will not touch on any of that, because that's how these things go. But I just want to hop right into this episode, see if I am wrong, see if it does touch on what happened last episode, or if we get just a new story of the week that is just as entertaining in this wonderful sci-fi world that has been created for us called Babylon 5. This show is amazing. I love it. It is filling that hole in my heart for Star Trek-esque sci-fi, because I've tried to watch some of the newer Trek and it's just, I don't know, it just misses that something, that secret Trek ingredient for my tastes, where Babylon 5 has that, even though it's not Star Trek. Maybe I'm just nostalgic for the older sci-fi shows. Maybe it's just the fact that Deep Space Nine is my favorite Star Trek show. It also took place on a space station, and as many of you have pointed out, there are many similarities between the two. I don't know what it is. It might just be that this is just quality, great sci-fi, which is also what I've heard from a lot of you, so that might just be the case. But whatever the case, I'm going to hop right into this episode. But before I do, please come on this journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega. Let's get into it.
Ambassador Kush, is there something I can do for you?
Yes.
I wish to engage your services. We will meet in Red 3 at the hour of scampering.
Okay, we don't get enough interaction with this race.
The hour of scampering.
Yeah, whatever that is. When you get off work, you're all scampering around. Biomechanical energy creature, maybe? We're trying to figure out what they are in that suit. Ooh, I like the rogue cloak. It's not obvious at all you're a bad guy.
Deathwalker. Deathwalker.
Deathwalker. Holy shit, who knows a Deathwalker? Beat the shit out of this Deathwalker. Oh, she is. Oh, it's gonna kill her. What the hell's a Deathwalker? I want to know more.
It was the dawn of the third age of mankind.
Deathwalker! Yeah, so good. Deathwalker.
Got an identity on the victim. Natath give you any reason for the attack?
Nothing intelligible. She was totally berserk when we hauled her in. Kept yelling, Deathwalker.
Why did you attack that woman?
Listen, sister, if she dies, you'll rot in a cage until your spots turn gray.
We want to help you, but you have to tell us why.
When the Dilgar conquered Hylax 7, my grandfather and his family were there. Deathwalker used them in her experiments. Except my grandfather, who managed to escape back to Narn. But not before she implanted a machine in his brain.
Oh.
It slowly killed his mind and spirit. And we could do nothing but watch. When he died, my family took the Shankar. And now our vengeance is at hand.
The Dilgar invasion was 30 Earth years ago.
That don't matter.
If Deathwalker was alive today, she'd be an old woman.
We took an
Her
oath.
face is carved into the minds of my entire brood. I smell my grandfather's blood on her hands. I tell you, she.
Yeah, if she's a mad scientist, she could look young.
Guards, Take Ms. Natath to Ambassador Jakar's quarters. She's not to leave for any reason.
Yes, sir. You have my gratitude, Commander.
It's not personal. It's not personal. I took an oath. You know what I mean? Oaths are important, people. Never take an oath if you're not going to follow through.
How is she?
Better than she should be, considering the ferocity of her attack.
She got her ass beat.
It's stout. It's repairing the damage at an extremely accelerated rate. I wish I knew what her species was. I've never seen anything like her. Her DNA doesn't match anything we've got on file.
She's a Dilgar.
Dilgar? Dilgar is a dead race. Those few that were left after the invasion died when their sun went nova.
The most infamous leader of the Dilgar invasion of the non-aligned sectors in 22.
Crimes against sentience.
War Master, specialist in biochemical, biogenetic, and cyber-organic weaponry.
Stop. My father flew for Earth Force during the Dilgar invasion. He was there when they retook Ballas. He never forgot what he saw.
Our agents learned of a discovery she made which would be of great value to our regime.
I will take it from her when I eat her flesh.
Yes.
The Kari says we must get her to Narn alive.
I will not be denied this!
This is larger than Shankar. It would give Narn the advantage it needs to expand the regime and crush our enemies.
I'll delay the Shankar, but I will not abandon it.
You would not be Narn if you did. I am proud of you. I promise to help you fulfill your vow.
Yes. I love those two. Love them. Such great chemistry. Such great characters.
How dare you pry into my life's work?
I think you're too bad at it.
I have heard worse. I want to see Sinclair now.
I'm Commander Jeffrey Sinclair. You asked to speak to me? Doctor, will you give us a moment, please?
Alone.
You know the way of command. Yes, the wind swords are right to fear you.
What do you know about the wind swords?
They speak of you often, Sinclair. They say you have a hole in your mind.
I have heard that.
I am War Master Jador of the Dilgar. It's a serum which retards the aging process and prevents disease. It's still unstable and difficult to produce.
Immortality?
In quantity, but it works. As you can see.
No fear of growing old. No sickness. That's
virtual immortality.
Yes.
The ultimate triumph of life. Grant me one more thing, and I'll consider it.
Name it.
The head of the animal that attacked me. Within the hour.
Oh, you can't do that. That ain't gonna happen. Yeah, God, you are a sadistic psycho.
Based on my analysis of the serum suggests that she isn't.
Earth agrees. They've given us a priority order to send Jadur there immediately. They plan to develop her discovery.
Are you serious? This woman made the Dorian massacres look like a church picnic, and Earth wants to give her a grant?
Justice or immortality?
She's like
An intriguing choice.
I can't say the word for YouTube. One of the bad guys in World War II, scientist.
With Stafford's plague just to see how long it'd take them all to die.
Yeah.
She wiped out entire races, destroyed whole planets, experimented on living beings. Now she wants to make everybody immortal?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I find Earth's moral stance on this dubious. They are better equipped to handle an issue of this magnitude.
Ivanova's right. This one's too big for us. I want Jadur's ship recharged and a fighter escort ready in 1 hour. We'll take her through Blue 5 to avoid any attention.
Whatever Jadur's peddling doesn't change what she is.
I know, damn it. But if Dr. Franklin's right, her discovery will bring a future free of disease, aging, death, all across the galaxy. She can save more lives than she took. And she can make the deaths she caused have meaning. Isn't that worth considering?
Better pray to that god of yours. You're right, Jeff. Because if any of the League ambassadors find out about this deal, they'll tear Babylon 5 to pieces.
I mean, it's a complicated question, right?
Ambassador Jakar to speak to Ambassador Kalika on a most urgent matter.
One moment, Ambassador.
And it calls us some drama. Ulu, this ship looks like a flower.
I give it to Earth.
Because it was Earth who turned the tide against my race. Thus it is fitting that you benefit from your conquest.
It was more an act of preservation. You slaughtered mercilessly. Exterminated whole races. Committed acts beyond the belief of all sentient beings.
The Windsors said you were sentimental. A fatal flaw in a warrior.
A monument? That's what you're after?
Monument
Delicious
built on
irony, don't you think?
skeletons
That those who cursed us
of a billion
thank us for the rest of time.
bodies and races. That is twisted, man. She is twisted. There we go. We want her.
Commander Sinclair, that woman is the war criminal Jadur, known to our worlds as Deathwalker. We demand a full assembly at once to discuss her trial on charges of crimes against sentience.
Very well. We'll convene in 3 hours.
You didn't have to twist his arm. You're like, okay, fine. I don't like this bitch anyway.
A fatal flaw indeed.
Mr. Garibaldi, escort this woman back to her holding quarters and double the guard on her.
And I recognize that actress under the makeup. Don't know the name. Was she in
Ambassador, I've thought it over.
Superman 2. Superman 2, right? She was one of the Kryptonians.
Because she has committed no crime against our republic, I must reluctantly vote no.
As the Centauri are opposed to a trial, it is well known the Dilgar were merely mercenaries for their republic.
That is a lie.
Oh, propaganda!
Who collaborated with this scout?
Centauri propaganda to hinder our
That's enough.
I love the politics.
Ambassador Jakar, your vote.
On regime also votes no.
Vote no.
Yeah. Didn't see that coming, did you, buddy? They're just like the other two races. Didn't want their dirty laundry out there in the open.
All gunner race, target Drazi ship.
Woohoo, yeah.
Makar is shocked. Our gunner rays are now fixed on your ship. They will fire the instant you come into range. You'll find their power quite impressive. For a few seconds.
Lieutenant Commander, there's another surge in the vortex.
We have another ship coming from all the worlds.
What's happening?
The Drazi want immediate extradition of Jadur. I imagine the Iksha and the Vree will make similar demands, and according to reports, there are more League ships on the way.
Can you stall them?
I can try, but...
Do it.
How may we be of assistance?
Turn on the customer service BS mode.
Good job, Lieutenant Commander.
That's what I do. That's why I got the job. What are y'all doing to this poor lady?
Our business is concluded.
You were swell. Maybe we can have that Jovian sunspot sometime. Kosh, old boy, a pleasure as always.
That was fucking weird.
What was on that data crystal he gave you? Can we trust your alliance will honor this agreement?
And what of the Council?
When news of this is made public, Earth Alliance will have no choice. As for the Council, it's already made its decision. This agreement is between Earth and the League.
Walking out, completely decked out.
I'm glad Natoth didn't succeed. I'm looking forward to your trial.
Are you really that naive, Commander? It is the way of things, Sinclair. The superior controls the inferior. You and the rest of your kind take blind comfort in the belief that we are monsters, that you could never do what we did. The key ingredient in the anti-agapic cannot be synthesized. It must be taken from living beings. For one to live forever, another one must die. You will fall upon one another like wolves. It will make what we did pale by comparison. The billions who live forever will be a testimony to my work, and the billions who are murdered to buy that immortality will be the continuance of my work.
Wow.
Because you will become us. That's my monument, Commander.
Get her the hell off my station.
I can respect the evil. Oh, she is so happy. Her ship's gonna blow up. Blow up. blow up. I'm here to watch the explosion with everyone else.
Something's coming through the vortex.
It's a Vorlon ship.
Oh, the Vorlons don't play. Yeah. They said, fuck it.
All's well that ends well.
Right?
Wow. You are not ready for immortality.
Oh, I love that too. Wow.
They say God works in mysterious ways.
Maybe so. But he's a con man compared to the Vorlon.
Oh, you rascal, you. I love that look. I'll be right back with you. So that was Babylon 5, Season 1, Episode 9. Another amazing episode. Season 1 has really picked up the last few episodes. So we have this war criminal who killed entire races, planets, just experimentation and bioweapons and biotechnical weapons, and probably just the most horrific things you can imagine. Experimenting on people and crossbreeding and cross genetic manipulation. And I mean, this lady killed so much. They called her Deathwalker, because where she walked, death followed, I guess. But she was nuts and came up with immortality, the way for people to live forever, as a monument to her race, which is now dead. And you think, okay, she wants to bring something good, so her race will be remembered kindly for the ages. But no, that's not the monument she wants. She wants a monument of death and destruction, because to make the serum to live forever, it costs a life. So for the billions that live, billions must die. And that is her true legacy she wants to live on. And she's going to get away with it. Because you know, the minute she leaves, it's over. It's done. And what happens? Vorlon shows up, blows the lady up, and just y'all aren't ready for immortality. Walks out, drops the mic, walks out the door, and no one does anything. Because the Vorlons are just next level. That was entertaining as hell. That was a great episode, a fun episode. It continues to build the world and the universe and introduce so many interesting concepts and characters, and just setting things up so well. Babylon 5, amazing show, and I have just scratched the surface, knowing there are so many episodes left, not only in season 1, but the show as a whole. I'm very, very excited to see where this journey ends. So please come along with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega signing off.